Okay, so the response to my latest video about Oliver Webb, PGMOL, has been quite overwhelming. It's over 14,000 views strong as of recording this, and still going strong. Now, interestingly, my earlier videos on this subject around the PGMOL, Howard Webb, Oliver, David Coote, etc., also got a massive amount of views, even though the channel back then was really tiny. It's not a big channel now. We still only got just over 7,200 subscribers, and yet these videos invariably explode every time I post one of them. And I think there's a big reason for that. What it tells me is that this subject resonates with all football fans. This is not only about us Liverpool fans. Even though we've been on the end of a lot of dodgy decisions, so have many other teams. This latest video I did yesterday had messages of support from Man United fans and Arsenal fans and fans of many other teams. And it also had messages of support from all around the world. So it just tells you how much this topic resonates with people, how many people feel aggrieved with what's going on. And just a couple of data points to support the strength of feeling around this. This latest video got 99.4% likes or thumbs up. And that equates to 1,145 likes and only 7 dislikes. So that just shows you that in general, the whole football population is saying, yeah, something is amiss here. And a lot of the comments were saying things like, we absolutely agree with you, good for you for exposing this, good for you for tackling this subject matter, but what can be done about it? What can we do about it? So overwhelmingly, fans want change. Fans of all clubs want change. Overwhelmingly, fans of virtually all clubs do not trust the PGMOL. Now, almost a year ago, I did a video demanding change, demanding an independent investigation into the PGMOL, into what goes on behind closed doors in that secret, non-transparent, clandestine organisation. But of course, me speaking into a camera just goes out into the ether, doesn't it? It doesn't change anything. So I decided, based on the outpouring of support from the tens of thousands who have watched these videos and who've supported this cause and who've commented on these videos, to actually do something about it. So today, about an hour ago, I started a petition for an independent investigation, thorough investigation into the PGMOL. And I'm hoping that this goes viral. And to do that, it needs your signature, it needs your support, and for you to please share it. And of course, share it across all Liverpool fans, but don't stop there. Share it across all football fans, because we're all in this together. And the only way we can make something happen here is if we all get together as one and we tackle this PGMOL and what's going on. So I'll put a link down below, and I'll also put a link across the screen so it's easy for you to write it down or copy or paste or share or whatever you want to do with it. But please, if you could, share it. Let's get it to a number that cannot be ignored by the authorities. Now, I do want to say something here. I'm completely independent. I'm not on the payroll of anyone. I don't have sponsorships by anyone. So I don't have anybody to appease or any other, let's say, obstacles to get over. So I'm just doing this as a fan. I'm just doing this in the hope that I can be some kind of voice, or we together can be some kind of voice for the millions of fans who every week are watching what's going on and are questioning what's going on. And I also, like you probably, are sitting here wondering why the clubs aren't demanding this. Why is the media not demanding this? And the sad truth is that for whatever reason, and reasons I don't understand, they're just not. So I'm going to try and do it. I'm just a fan like you who wants change, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them and their gross incompetence, their incomprehensible decision making, and their lack of accountability for any of it. And I believe that it is long overdue that the PGMOL needs to be investigated by a completely independent and unbiased body. For an independent, unbiased body to go in and review exactly what is going on, who's in charge, who is making the big decisions and how. I want their financial records audited to see how they make their money and what are the sources of that money. And I'd like to see their email and text communications looked into as well. In other words, full transparency, a full detailed review, followed by a full detailed public report on the findings, to prove to all of us, one way or the other, if this organisation, the PGMOL, is fit for purpose. To prove one way or another if it is ethically and morally and financially above board or not. This organisation, as it stands, literally have the ability to decide titles, decide promotions and relegations, decide which teams get the European spots and which do not, decide which team wins a game and which team loses a game. And with that level of responsibility comes accountability, or it should come with accountability. And yet they're currently held accountable for absolutely nothing. They don't even have to explain their decisions. Fans everywhere are outraged every week, and it is just glossed over and we move on. And that has to change, surely. And it's not challenged by the clubs, who, if they do, they get fined. It's not challenged by the media for reasons I don't know. It's not challenged by anybody. So let us challenge it. And maybe a petition is just a small first step towards a full investigation, but at least it is a first step. And maybe it can lead to a tsunami of global fan support. A global fan support from across all clubs that simply cannot be ignored by the clubs, the PGMOL, the Premier League and the FA. So please support it if you believe as strongly as I do that accountability and transparency is long overdue. And if every week moving forward, you want to be absolutely certain and assured that our clubs and our league are being represented by officials of high morals, high integrity and zero bias. So please sign a petition, because silence is acceptance, so let's not be silent anymore. Let's do something about it. Now, one last thing to mention. When you sign a petition, it will ask you for a donation. The donation's got nothing to do with me. The donation goes to change.org for them running their site. So it doesn't go to any cause, it doesn't come to me, it goes all to them. So bear that in mind if you're even thinking about donating, okay? It doesn't help this cause whatsoever. So for one last time, please help, please sign it, please share it. And let's maybe get the ball rolling towards a long overdue, thorough, independent review of this much maligned PGMOL. Thanks for listening. Hope you support it. All the best. You never walk alone. Cheers. Ta-ra for now.